Hello, everyone, and welcome to this wonderful presentation. We are so glad that you are here, that you are taking the time with us today to learn a little bit more about what it would be like if your life got an upgrade. I am Pamela Zimmer. I'm a corporate director here with APLGO. I've been with the company a little over 5 years, almost 5.5 years now, which is amazing. And I am also your self-care leadership architect. I believe that leadership starts with self, and self-care is the foundation for everything physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and financial. And everything that we have here today that we are going to share with you checks a box in one of those areas of self care. So I am super excited to help you again look to see what your life would be like if you got an upgrade. So let's get started. Let me ask you this. What motivated you to be here? Was it that maybe someone invited you? Maybe you're just here to support me. Let's see. We have a new Carmen coming in here. Ludi, maybe that's your guest. Um, but what prompted you to be here today? Are you looking for more health? Are you looking for increased happiness? Are you looking for increased income? Are you looking for increased freedom, like time freedom to go have adventures? Whatever it is, what is the reason that you are here? Deborah, you're always looking to learn more. Thank you. So if you want to just type in the chat 1, 2, 3, or 4 so that I know why you're here and we can address that reason. And if you are brand new and just joining us for the first time, thank you and welcome. Um, we are glad you're here and you haven't missed anything. We literally are just getting started. So, Yvette, more income. Yes. Okay. So, what if I told you that the answer to having increased health, increased happiness, increased time freedom was, in fact, number three, increased income? And I'm here to kind of bust that myth that money can't buy happiness, right? Or money isn't the answer to everything. And I know that we are not supposed to worship money, but what can money do for us that can help us improve our health, our happiness, our time freedom? And yes, Kelly, all of the above. So, if we have more money, if we have money to be able to pay for healthy food. Um, I could go down a whole rabbit hole of the food that is available to us today. Um, and I won't, but food today is not what it used to be 10 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, right? And so, unfortunately, it costs more money to buy things that are organic and clean. And maybe we're getting pasta imported from Italy or whatever that choice is for us. It costs money to pay for the things that are good for us. Maybe you are someone who wants to have a concierge uh, physician experience. I know, Deborah, you are all about the concierge doctor right now, and it costs money, out of pocket money, right? It's not something that insurance pays for. It costs money to go get those alternative modalities like a massage or a facial. I just got a massage today, and that wasn't free either. So, all of these things cost money, and they all help contribute to our health and our physical self care. Now, what if we wanted to create more joy in our lives and create opportunities for happiness? What if we had so much money in our savings that we were able to pay for the first class fare on an airline? I know with this company, we travel a lot and we travel a lot overseas because it's an international company. And isn't it nice to be able to stretch out and have a lie flat bed versus being cramped up in the back in economy? I don't know about you, but that takes money. And that also allows me to get off the plane feeling a little happier at the end of a long flight. What if we had so much extra abundance that we were able to give back, to give when we see a need, fill a need, whether that's tithing, giving to your charity, donating something, all of that takes money. One of the things that I have a goal of in my life is to be radically generous. And that means that I need income to be able to support that. Um, what about a VIP experience or booking the room with the view or the upgraded balcony? All of those things cost money. Now, what about time? Time is the one resource that we can never create more of. We never get back. And time, I think, is the most valuable resource that all of us have. And we all have the same 24 hours in a day. So, how are we using it? If we have a little extra funds in our pocket, maybe we could pay someone to help clean the house or to help with childcare or to help with bookkeeping or gardening, or maybe a personal chef who can cook all of that delicious, yummy, healthy, beautiful organic food that we're getting at the grocery store. All of these things cost money or take money. Would you not agree with me? Right. Yes. And yeah, Deborah, it was great flying first class to Punta Cana. You pay for your health or you pay for your sickness. You're absolutely right there. So, here again is my philosophy. Good people with a lot of money can do a lot of good things. So, we're not here, and I'm not here to say you should go worship money. That's not it. But money allows us to have that increased health, that increased happiness, the increased time freedom that when we're struggling and we're feeling the reins and the pressure of too much month at the end of our paycheck or whatever it is, it's stressful. Statistics. These are not happy statistics. Look there at the bottom. 46% of Americans don't have an extra $400, and 69% of Americans don't have an extra $1,000. We're living in a paycheck to paycheck economy right now, and people are feeling it. A lot of people, 29% of households in the United States, are struggling to cover their basic needs, and more households than ever are going into debt every single year. I know, and you know, that if we don't make a change, nothing's going to change. Again, whether that's with our health, with our income, with both, with wealth, it's everything. So, what would it look like if you could have an extra $100 a month? What would it look like if you had an extra 500, 1,000, $5,000 a month? Maybe that extra $100 a month, oops, sorry, uh, could help pay for a nice meal out by yourself or with a loved one, or maybe it's a massage every month, or maybe it's a yoga class or a membership, or maybe it's that concierge doctor. Um, what would $100 extra look like for you? What about $500? Groceries aren't cheap these days. Again, especially if we are paying for those organic, non-GMO, the items around the outside of the grocery store, like we all know we're supposed to be doing, right? The clean food that's good for us, that's not full of additives and GMOs and nasty stuff and chemicals. Those things cost money. So maybe an extra $500 a month could help you bring groceries home to yourself. Dance classes. Yes, I love that. Um, Maybe it's sports for your kids. Maybe it's starting to chunk away at, some fun money or something. What about $1,000 a month? What would $1,000 a month extra look like for you? What could that do for your life? Maybe that could start paying off some of that credit card debt. Maybe it could be saving for a college fund. I have a freshman in college right now, and I'm so grateful that we have a 529 plan that was set up a while ago, because if not, I don't know how we'd be paying for college today because it's expensive. So, what would $1,000 extra a month look like for you? And then finally, What about $5,000? I mean, can you even imagine what would $5,000 a month look like for you extra on top of what you're already bringing in? Maybe it's that dream vacation. Maybe it's the house remodel. Maybe it's moving to a larger living space, Yvette. Maybe it just means that you can have some breathing room and some savings, some padding in your savings for the what if, because life is always moving and life is always throwing us a curveball. So maybe that extra $5,000 a month is just breathing room in your savings account. What would that look like? There's no downside to a side hustle, there's only benefits. And a side hustle is it's more than just a stream of income, it's the new job security. More people than ever today are doing something in addition to what they're already doing. Now, I used to be a complete skeptic in the network marketing industry. I joke that I was the poster skeptic child because I didn't want to touch that industry with a 10-foot pole. But what I realized after I gave myself permission to look at it and align myself with a company, especially a really solid company like this one, is it actually is something that provides the time freedom and the income that I was looking for. Look at the dollar amount that this industry produces compared to all these other industries. I mean, the NFL, 30 billion, network marketing, 187 billion. And look over here, even those organic products like I keep mentioning, it costs money. And it is not cheap to buy healthy, chemical free organic food. And it's a huge industry. And the network marketing industry is just booming. It's still growing and it is expected to keep going into the future. So, what would it look like if you had a global business? How hard do you think it would be if you had something that everyone wants and no one else has? It's easy to build a global business when you have that. And we have that here at APLGO. So, I'm going to play a little video for you and sit back and enjoy.
In this world of innovation, would you rather have an old, outdated flip phone or a brand new iPhone? A horse and buggy carriage or the newest luxury hybrid? A dial up router with your AOL account or a super fast Wi Fi hotspot? With nutrition, what you have been using or taking up until now hasn't been bad. There's just something newer. We all appreciate advancements in science and technology. In the same way we seek the best and newest in our electronics, vehicles, and everyday conveniences, wouldn't you also want the best technology and newest innovation for your nutrition and supplementation? At the time, you may have had the best from what was out there and available. Now, there is something better and newer, more bioavailable, more convenient, better tasting, faster acting. It literally is the equivalent to getting an IV full of high tech nutrients right into your bloodstream without the needle, without the appointment, without being attached to anything for a specific length of time. Simply pop these tasty, all natural lozenges into your mouth and savor as they instantly start to absorb into your bloodstream through your mucous membranes. That's it. And with the added benefit of negative ions, in other words, energy, there isn't anything else out there on the market like it. Now is the time to switch to the next improvement and innovation in health and nutrition. It's time for advancement. It's time for better. It's time for APLGO and our rapid botanical DNA drops.
I love that. So I just did a video earlier today and I was using that analogy of the cell phone today versus the phone 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. And would you ever go backwards? Would you ever go backwards in your phone, knowing what you have now, knowing that this little tool here is so advanced and so innovative compared to what we used to have with the rotary and the dial? And if you missed a number, you had to go all the way back to the beginning. No way, we would never go back, right? That's like, ah! Well, our nutrition is the same way. And what we have here at APLGO is mind blowing. We're starting to call it frequency nutrition because that's literally what it is. We have 19 different ones, and they are so unique and so advanced. Most people have never seen anything like it. Yes, the drunk dialing, Deborah. So we are a 14-year-old company out of Eastern Europe, and we are brand new still here in the States. And brand new, I say 5 years old, but most people have never heard of us. What I love to highlight being a European company is that we have nearly 30 European certifications. And I love our country. I don't love our standards, especially when it comes to food and nutrition. So Europe is the place to look for the highest quality. We are FDA registered as a whole food nutrition. We are Health Canada certified, which is actually one of the hardest certifications to get. We're halal, we're kosher, we have ISO certificates. I mean, you have it. We You name it, we have it in terms of a certification. None of the nasties. We're non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, nut-free, no added sugars, synthetics, binders, colors, flavors, fillers. Everything that you see in our product comes straight from nature. So like I was saying, we have 19 different products. We have three different collections. We have a daily, a premium, and an elite. And real quick, I will run through them, starting up here at the top with our daily collection. We have Grow, that is our immune support product. Also helps with mood, also helps with nails and hair. But it is a immune support product, and it actually won an award in the year 2020. It was voted the number one immune product of the year out of 423 other immune products. And I don't know about you, but that was a pretty good year to win that award because we all know what happened in 2020. Then we have GTS, that is Get Strength, and that's energy. So it's energy without the jitters. It's a great pre-workout. It's great at 5 o'clock if you are feeling the slump, but you don't want a cup of coffee because you don't want it to keep you up at night. So no more rock stars, no more Red Bulls. Those are full of chemicals and nasty stuff that's not good for you anyways. So pop a little GTS in your mouth also. Or not also, instead. um, NRM, this is our blood sugar regularizer. Did I say that correctly? Regulation. It helps with blood sugar regulation. So it's great for diabetics. I'm not making any medical claims here. Everything that I'm sharing is um, from our own experience and everything like that. We are not here to diagnose or make medical claims. However, as Deborah Pringle puts it, the coincidences are uncanny as to what people have been experiencing with these lozenges. So it is great for diabetics, and also breaks down those complex carbs. It's good for cravings as well. So maybe if you have a sweet tooth and you don't want the brownie, you can pop a Norm in your mouth. One of the things I love with these is you can take them whenever you want. There's no rules. Actually, there's one rule, and that rule is don't chew it because it's designed to dissolve through your mucous membranes directly into your bloodstream, and then all the nutrients go right into your cells. Then we have Power Lemon and Power Apricot. These are actually our product of the month this month. Power Lemon is targeted for male hormones, testosterone, prostate health, libido, and Power Apricot is for women's hormones, thyroid, estrogen, adrenals. But what's cool is we can take the other one. So I can take a lemon, my husband can take an apricot because it's really just the botanicals and whatever those ingredients are targeting can help your body system. So, for example, if you have a UTI, Power Lemon is a great drop for that. Then we have Relax, and this was actually the product that started the company. It was designed or created, invented for calm and anxiety, so just to calm the chatter in your mind. I don't know about you, but sometimes my mind is just going a mile a minute, and I just want it to settle down. The side effect with this one is people were getting great sleep. So it is a drop that I take before bed, but we also have people who take it before a stressful situation, ER nurses taking it before their shift. If you're anxious about a meeting or something, or maybe you want to take it before a massage so you get that extra relaxation, it's great for that too. It won't knock you out and it doesn't make you groggy. And then these last two, SLD and STP. SLD is it helps with inflammation and supports your muscles, your bones, your joints. It's like taking an ibuprofen. And STP is for pain, also helps with circulation, and it's like taking a Tylenol. These two right here are part of our pain duo. Um, and you pop them both in your mouth at the same time. Tastes like a little fruit cocktail. That's another thing that I love about these products is you can take more than one at the same time. I have been known to put a big old gobstopper in my mouth every morning and then get on with my day. Over here in our premium collection, we have Alt. That's for easy breathing. So that's upper respiratory, sinuses, congestion, that kind of thing. It also helps with allergies. And one cool thing also is you can use these topically. So you can dissolve them in a little bit of water. I have sometimes, I'm really allergic to mosquitoes and bug bites. And so sometimes I'll like lick an alt and just like rub it on my skin and then I'll set that one aside because that's then my topical one and I won't put that one back in my mouth. But it works great in a topical application as well, just dissolved in a little water. HPR, HEPAR. This is our detox and it supports the liver, pancreas, and kidneys. It's also a great preventative hangover cure. Not that I would know about that, just saying. Um, then we have HRT. This is not hormone replacement therapy. This is heart. So all things cardiovascular, blood pressure, what else? Just heart health, cholesterol, all of that stuff. And then ice is our digestion drop. It's like taking a Tums, but it works 10 times faster. It's safe, it's natural. Anytime you have an upset stomach, you're bloated, gassy, too much of a food you shouldn't have eaten, this one works super, super fast. And then MLS, this is our multi-spectrum. This one I love because it targets gut health, and gut health is everything. All disease starts in our gut, inflammation starts in our gut, our mood receptors are in our gut. And this one alone, actually, I was sharing in my video that I did earlier today. This this is what they look like. They come in little blister packs of 30 lozenges in a box, two blister packs of 15. You just pop it in your mouth and suck on it. But this lozenge right here, one of these lozenges has 20 different botanical ingredients. It's mind blowing. And I don't know about you, but I would much rather suck on one little orange flavored lozenge than choke down 20 different pills because that's what I'm supposed to be taking. Then we have air. This is our antiviral. It was a response to COVID. That's what prompted this drop to be invented. It also has zinc, vitamin C, and D3. Brain is for brain health, cognitive function, focus, concentration. We have some amazing stories of people taking brain along with MLS and relax for children with ADD, ADHD. This drop here will support your cognitive function for Alzheimer's and dementia. We just learned this last weekend that women are 95% more likely to have dementia than men just by the mere fact that we are women. So, this one is a really, really important drop to take. And again, all of them are safe for kids as well. Then we have beauty. This is beauty from the inside out, hair, skin, nails, all the things you would expect with beauty, but it also helps our body naturally produce its own collagen. And we don't just have collagen in our face, ladies and gentlemen, we have collagen in all of our joints. So pair this beauty one with the slide and no more crinkling and crackling knees. Um, then we have Happy. This is probably my favorite drop. This is a hemp seed based drop and it has no THC in it, so it's safe for testing. Anything that you might take a CBD product for, you can take this one for. So some people take CBD for pain, sleep, mood, mental health. We have some stories of people who are successfully getting off of their addiction by taking this happy lozenge here. It tastes like green tea. It's really delicious. They're all tasty. And then PFT, this is the perfect blend. This is our visceral fat fighter, and it helps target that unhealthy fat, that sticky fat that sticks to your organs, and helps with metabolism and cravings. And it's packed with all kinds of B vitamins as well. And yes, thank you, Deborah, for adding all of those extra little benefits in the chat there. Um, we have thousands of testimonials. I mean, thousands, because we've had 14 years worth of these products working. And again, here in the States, we've had over 5 years. So you can imagine all of the people having results taking these lozenges. We have a private Facebook group that has testimonials on products. So you can ask the person that invited you to include you in that group, and you can read for yourself some of these incredible life changing testimonials. So let me ask you again this. What would it look like if your life got an upgrade? Whether that is increased health to be able to go do the activities that you want to do. Maybe it's increased joy and happiness and time freedom to go vacation or to buy a bigger home, a home that can hold your grandbabies and your family and have a place where you can all come together and gather as a family, because nothing is more important than family, in my opinion. What would it look like if your life got an upgrade? Here at APLGO, we're more than just a business. We are a community. We are a community of people from all over the world, again, international company, and we have a similar mindset of uplifting each other. We want to see each other succeed and win. We want to see each other make oodles of money so that we can do good things and be generous and have those elite experiences and be a VIP in our own life. We are a community that likes to have fun. We go on ventures together. We've been ziplining. We like to travel. Some of the places that we've been, I still keep forgetting to put our last trip on here. That was to Greece this last year. But we've been to Egypt and Dubai and Moldova, which is where our manufacturing facility is, Dominican Republic. We've been all over the world. And we are getting ready to go to Alaska this summer on a cruise, and you can join us. There is plenty of time for you to get in on that. And it's easy. It's easy to build in this company because we have all the tools for you. We have an app that has product recommendations, scripts, free leads every month delivered right into the palm of your hand, all the resources, all the text messages and tracking of who is clicking what and all of that thing, all of those things that you need to run and follow up with people. We have our proprietary AI called Luna, and she can help create responses to people, ads, pages, blogs, all the information that you need to know about our product. She's secure, she's safe, she's programmed with everything, every detail when it comes to our company and our products. And we have science. If you are someone that loves science and you want to know what it is. I wish I had my book with me. I lent it to someone and I keep forgetting to grab it back. But we have a 600-page science guide. And it's not my preferred reading, but some of you out there might enjoy it. And it's just decades of research written by Mary Esther Gilbert. She is one of our experts that we get to learn from every month. She's a nutritional physiologist. And she teaches us about the science every month. So we have all kinds of resources and tools to help you succeed step by step every way. We get paid 12 different ways, daily pay, and I won't go into all of them, but this number up here is what I want to focus on, 63%. That is a high number for the industry. Most companies in the industry are around 35, maybe 40%. 63% means that for every dollar that comes into the company, 63 cents goes back out into the field in the form of commissions. So it's pretty amazing. But again, don't take my word for it. Take their word for it. These are some business testimonials. And again, it's just showing what's possible. Nothing is guaranteed. You do have to do the work, but we have a system, we have a plan, we have a guide that will walk you through it. And you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to do here in this company. So, again, it's possible to have increased health, increased happiness, increased time freedom if we increase our income. And here is how. So, we have two really popular kits that we offer new people joining us. We have a VIP kit for $1,800 and we have a diamond pack for $3,000. It's essentially like starting your own franchise without the overhead, without the inventory, without the cost of licensing and marketing and all that stuff. You can do it from the comfort of your home or your poolside chair or your vacation or wherever you want. There are different ways that you can get involved. We do have other kits, but these are the ones if you're ready to make the income that you know will help change your life and increase all of those areas that we talked about, then these are the kits for you. And there's two different ways that you can go about it. So just go get back to the person that invited you and they can walk you through the best option for you. So once you've made the decision, now you are ready to join the team. And like I said, we have your roadmap to success. We have our massive action plan. So if you're someone that wants that step-by-step checklist, here you go. We've got that for you. If you're someone that's like, I don't need that, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to hit the ground running, get me in my Ferrari and let me run, we have an option for you with that as well. Success means that you are in the right place at the right time with the right people for the right reasons. And whatever brought you here today to watch this presentation, someone thought of you. And someone thought of you enough to know that this could be an answer to what you're looking for. And here at APLGO, we believe in you and we can't wait to welcome you to the team. So I am going to stop the share, and if we have any questions, I will stop the recording and we can do that. So thank you so much for coming, and please get back to the person that invited you, and we can't wait to welcome you to APLGO.